Hi everyone, my name's Madeline and this is Madeline Made. Today I'm going to be sharing with you how I got ready for a family wedding over the weekend and the affordable products that I used for my look. So I just wanted to share a little bit of the drive up to Cleveland and let's get into it. So I'm going to start off just with a moisturizer. This is a foaming moisturizer that I got in one of my bump boxes, but you can use any moisturizer. It's always good to hydrate your face before you start any sort of makeup. Next up, I'm going to use a primer. This one's by Covergirl. You can find them at CVS or Walmart or anywhere. I'm trying to see if you can see it, but I can't tell. Any primer will do. Just a little bit on my finger and I'm going to spread it all around. I am going to go in with a second primer. This is the Poreless Putty primer from e.l.f. I just find that it really helps around my nose when I'm taking my mask on and off, keeps the makeup in place, and just adds another layer of protection. Next up, I'm going to get some foundation. This is from Believe Beauty. This brand is actually exclusive to Dollar General and all of their products are $5 or less. So if you're trying some new things out, I would definitely recommend checking out Believe Beauty. And I'm just going to use a brush to blend it out. The brushes that I use are mostly from the Real Techniques brand. They do have these at Walmart. I pick mine up at Ulta. It's usually pretty affordable and they come in sets. So if you're not sure what you need, check out the name of the brush sets. I believe they have some that are like an everyday set or an eye set. So if you're new to makeup brushes, definitely check out Real Techniques. Next up, I'm going to use some powder just to set everything in place. And I'm using an e.l.f. brush. I'm just swirling it around. And I usually pat on around my eyes just to make sure that that foundation stays securely in place. And then around the rest of my face. Next up, I'm going to use a bronzer with another e.l.f. brush. I believe this is the Complexion brush. And this is Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. It's a little bit more expensive, but I usually can find a sale. And I'm just going to put this around the outsides of my face and my forehead just to warm me up a little bit. I'm pretty pale. Next, I'm going to add a little color to my cheeks with my Essence Mosaic blush. This brand I usually get at CVS and it's really affordable. And another Real Techniques brush. I just dip it in and put a little color on my cheeks. Next up, I'm going to add a little bit of highlighter. This is from e.l.f. It's the Moonlight Pearl shade. And a Real Techniques brush, just kind of swirl it around and put it on the high points of my cheeks. Just to give me a little extra glow, especially when I'm not feeling that pregnancy glow. I'll make it happen. Next up, I'm going to set all of the face powders with a setting spray. This one's from Morphe. I splurged a little bit on it because the mist is so good, but any setting spray will do from the drugstore. But this just helps to keep your face from looking powdery. Next up, I'm going to do a little something to my eyes. I'm going to go back with my bronzer. I didn't bring an eyeshadow palette or anything with me, so I'm just going to put a little bit in the crease of my eye and then also on the outer corners there. Next up, I'm going to take a smaller brush and put a little bit of that bronzer underneath my eye, blend it in with that outer portion, and just make my eyes pop out just a little bit more. Next up, I want to add a little bit of sparkle to my eyes. but keeping it really simple, this is the Ladybird Super Shock Shadow from ColourPop. This brand is available at Ulta, pretty inexpensive for a single shade. And I'm just gonna take a little bit on my finger, a little bit of sparkle, and put it on my eyes. Really simple look, but it gives you a little something something. Next, I'm just going to brush away some of that extra glitter that fell off of my eyes. Then I'm going to take this highlighting stick from Wet n Wild and just put it in my lower waterline. Be really careful with this. It's not a necessary step, but I like to brighten my eyes any way I can, especially because I wear glasses. Next up, I'm going to take a eyeliner. This is a liquid liner with a nice felt tip. This is from Maybelline. I'm just going to grab my little mirror here and just add a little liner to my eyes. Next up, I'm going to grab some mascara. This is the Princess Lash. I believe it's the volume edition. I don't know. There's 3 different colors. There's a green one, purple one, a pink one. This is the purple one. It's really inexpensive. I think it's around $5 and you can get it at CVS. Next up, I'm going to take this colored brow gel from Essence. Again, pretty affordable brand. And just put this in my eyebrows. I don't really need to fill them in too much. I don't want to do too much work, but a little bit of colored eyebrow gel just makes everything kind of come together. And now that I'm done with everything, I'm just going to spray one more time just to make sure my face looks really natural and not too powdery. And I'll use my fan to dry that out. Picked up this fan at the Dollar Tree, loads of options. Here's the completed look. Very natural, very affordable products, and simple steps. Thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!